The reason we did this thing is to put on the kind of event that we would want to attend.
Musicians in general are so supportive of the idea of the event and so interested in being part of it and making it happen.
This is a big event, but it still has this sort of underground sensibility to it, which I was really happy to be a part of, for sure.
The band I like tells me about another band that I haven't seen, and they're all pumped about them. I'll go check them out, and a lot of times it's quite a revelation.
This is the first year that we have wanted to have more bands play it than we could possibly fit, just because there's so much good stuff going on in town right now.
It's that rare convergence where there's a lot of people doing a lot of really interesting music, and it seems that people are responding to it by coming and seeing it.
Heliotrope kind of represented to me this grouping of people who were really at their creative peaks, fully realized visions of what they want to make.
It's adventurous, but they're utilizing their skills to really push things. And then some of these people can really play.
The Ritz was a big step. The other founders of Flaneur Productions, Jim Bovino and Don Mabley Allen, are not musicians, but Don does all the lighting for us, so he's got a lot of creative input in this, and Jim and I work together to do all the production side of things.
I'd never really been to the Ritz Theater, so I didn't have a lot of expectations other than I heard from a lot of people that this is a really great venue. It is a big, expansive space, and like there's a big stage, but somehow it still feels intimate.
There is a sound system, there's theatrical lights, the soundproofing in here is wonderful. I mean, the sound of the bands is really good.
One of the things that we like about this type of setting is that it sort of elevates the kind of music that we like. The kind of audience that comes to an event like that will be quiet while something's playing. So if you're doing some real minimalist, subtle stuff like some of the improvisers that we have, people will be quiet.
And it has allowed us to broaden it, to bring in more sort of straight kind of rock setup type bands that we'd been interested in before.
Even though we were up on that big stage, it managed to feel comfortable. When we played, there was a projectionist, but I would look back every so often, and they seemed to really integrate well with our music.
Skull Kodiak is one of the rare bands that can animate a Midwestern audience into a frenzy of kinetic motion.
Part of our meta mission has always been about kind of building community and connecting artists to audiences and artists to other artists.
Kind of a nice opportunity to showcase some of the things in town that we thought maybe weren't getting the kind of attention that they should be getting, or people that we thought were doing fantastic work that maybe didn't play out as much as we thought they should.
It's also about it being a mix, so it's not all just one kind of music. So we have a bit of free jazz along with some sort of more folk songwriter-based stuff and psychedelia.
Like this kind of controlled chaos that was just really nice to be involved with, like with people just, you know, rushing the stage and jumping up on stage for Skull Kodiak or Vampire Hands, bringing in like Freddie to play drums and a couple other friends to play drums. I mean, does it do something to sort of legitimize our existence? Yeah.
And you know they'd be doing it whether it was popular or not, and they're really into what they're doing. That sincerity that's what I'm interested in more than anything else.